Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to our pre-match press conference ahead of our next game away from home against FC Goa. With me is head coach Des Buckingham and Mehtab Singh. Floor's open. You can ask your questions.
Good afternoon, Mehtab. Coach, last season all your matches were played in Goa. Going back to Goa for a match against FC Goa, does it feel like you're going back to the home stadium almost?
I said at the start of the season, good afternoon firstly, I said at the start, I was asked the question, what game are you most looking forward to? And I said going back to Goa and playing in the Fatorda because, last year we spent 6 months together there. So to be as familiar with any place in the country other than Mumbai, we were very well looked after, very well received, both the staff and also the people in Goa. So I'm really looking forward to going back to the Fatorda and trying to continue on playing the way we have and expecting a very good game.
Coach, a win against FC Goa to see you, take a massive step towards winning the Shield this year. Is that playing on the team's mind or your mind, or is it just another game that you need to win?
No, we know that every game, we're 17, we've only got 3 games left. They're all going to be as important as each other. It's not just about trying to pick up a result in this game. We want to try and finish the season as strong as we possibly can. But to do that, we must make sure we prepare as well as we can, and we have done again this week, and we still have 2 more days worth of training. And we've shown through the whole season, if we just keep looking at the next game and we keep trying to prepare ourselves as well as we can, that the performances are hopefully as good as we can play, and then we trust that turns into results. But we've prepared as well as we can, and again, we'll see on the evening.
Okay, now a couple of questions for Mehtab. Mehtab, पिछला सीजन थोड़ा अजीब सा था क्योंकि इंजरी थी और काफ़ी मैचेस मिस हुए आपके. तो इस सीज़न आप पूरे टाइम खेले हैं, हर एक मैच ऑलमोस्ट. तो आपका प्रोग्रेशन कैसा रहा है, आपकी इम्प्रूवमेंट्स क्या रही हैं इस सीज़न, और हाउ हैज कोच हैव प्लेड अ पार्ट?
लास्ट सीज़न थोड़ा इंजरी की वजह से और थोड़ा परफॉर्मेंस की वजह से अप डाउन रहा है, लेकिन इस सीज़न थोड़ा ऑफ सीज़न में भी कुछ एक्स्ट्रा वर्क किया जो मैंने लास्ट सीज़न मिस्टेक किया था, उनको रिकवर किया है. और कोच ने भी बहुत हेल्प किया है. जब सीज़न प्री सीज़न स्टार्ट हुआ है तो बहुत हेल्प किया है कि जो चीज़ों में इम्प्रूव करना चाहिए था डिफेंस में, अटैकिंग में, तो बहुत सारी चीज़ें हैं जो कोच के थ्रू भी बहुत इम्प्रूव किया है.
और आप इस सीज़न काफ़ी दिखा रहे हैं कि आप काफ़ी टू फुटेड है, आप लेफ्ट से भी बॉल खेल सकते हैं, राइट से भी आराम से बॉल खेल सकते हैं. तो वो कुछ है जो आपने काम किया था उस पर इस प्री सीज़न में?
हाँ, उसमें भी बहुत सारा चीज़ें हैं जिसमें एक्स्ट्रा वर्क किया है, क्योंकि बॉल है तो फॉरनर है तो मोस्टली लेफ्ट पे स्टॉपर खेलने का मौका मिल रहा. तो कोच ने भी बहुत सारा चीज़ें बताई जिसमें इम्प्रूव करना चाहिए. थोड़ा उस पर प्रैक्टिस के बाद थोड़ा वर्क किया लेफ्ट फुट से और खेलने का ट्राई किया, और कोच ने बहुत हेल्प किया उसमें.
And coach, last question from my side. FC Goa themselves have been in great form this like the last couple of games, and they are looking for a playoff place. Is it something that you're wary of, that they'll be extremely hungry for the win against you?
Yeah, I've spoken all the way through. Nothing's really changed from the last time that we played them. They were looking for results to try and make sure they finish in the playoffs, as were we. Nothing's really changed in that respect. I also spoke about Goa have got a traditional, real strong sense football identity and how they want to play, and having Carlos Peña there for me has only further enhanced that. Someone that really knows the club, knows the football, and I think what you're starting to see now is a real. You're starting to see that in their games consistently now, and we're aware of that. But again, the same as every week, we are aware of what the opposition may want to do, but it's more important that we prepare ourselves to do what we want to do. We have control over that, and we'll do as much as we can, and we have done so far, to try and put ourselves in the best position to come up against a very good Goa team.
Coach, you've been spotted in many stadiums across the country, the last being in Odisha, presumably to watch FC Goa play. What do you learn better when you watch teams in person?
Yeah, I think we've been seen now at 3 different grounds. We've been to more, but I think people are now looking and seeing that we're there. Look, my job is to try and prepare this team to be as successful and as well prepared as we possibly can be. I watch all of the games on the TV, but when you go to the stadium, you see everything. You see the whole team rather than just what the TV screen shows you. And some of the time on the TV you lose things because of replays, or maybe it doesn't show you everything you want to see. So if you have the opportunity, I feel it's my job to then go and do that, because I feel that gives us a little bit more information on top of the really good work that our analysts are able to put together to prepare us for the week and prepare us for the game. But it's just a spill-on effect from a lot of the work that goes unseen at this club, not just by myself. You know, we've also gone to I-League games this season. We've gone to look at players. We've gone to monitor the players we have on loan, because again, it's making sure that firstly we're across the I-League and making sure it's not just preparing ourselves for the first team but for the future. And Hardik and Nickham could be sort of results of that, I suppose. But you know, we've been down to the I-League and watched that. And then it's, again, trying to build and create this club for the future. So we've also been down and spent time with our under-10s and our under-11s at their game days. We've had them up to our trainings. We've done the same with our youth team, because it's about trying to not just be, you know, a first team and trying to do as much as we can for that. It's about now trying to build for now, but also build for the future. And if we can prepare this first team, firstly, to do that, and I feel going to the games, if the opportunity allows us to do that, puts us in that position to do it, then I will. We can rest at the end of the season, not till then. But in the meantime, it's about making sure that we do the other things as well, which again all go unseen, same as all the work that the staff that we have at this club do behind the scenes as well, to allow these guys to prepare and play as well as they have done.
And you have several key players, one yellow card away from suspension. How are you looking at that?
Yeah, it's the same as the whole season. You can't go 20 games in a league season, regular season, without injuries and suspensions. We've had injuries. You know, we had Apoya missing for a couple of games. We obviously had Greg missing. We've had Roston missing. We've had Raul Beke missing. So that happens as part of injury. And it's the same suspensions. You know, last week it was Joel. But what's really pleasing is, regardless of the player that may be missing through either a suspension or an injury, is the players that have been able to come in and play and allow us to continue performing. And that's important in terms of the squad depth that we have, but also how players push each other every day to make sure they're ready for those opportunities, whether it's through performances that they get in, or whether it's through opportunity, whether it's suspension or injuries. So yes, we have players on some cards, but the same as other teams. And it's now about making sure that we manage the group as well as we can, firstly, to try and get the best performance and hopefully the result from the game, and not worry too much about what happens after.
And will you have an eye on the Hyderabad game tomorrow?
I think we'll just about get to the hotel. I think we travel tomorrow evening. Like I said, we watch all of the games here anyway, regardless of what it is. But if we're at the hotel, we'll turn the TV on and have a watch. But I've not got much interest in terms of the outcome of that game. It's just making sure we do what we need to do against Goa and then Bangalore and our final home game against East Bengal. But yeah, we'll have a watch, I'm sure, if we get to the hotel in time. But yeah, the focus again will be making sure we prepare ourselves for Goa.
Right. And any team news?
Other than the players coming back, so Jehol's back, Greg's trained fully this week and is fully fit, so they complement what we had last week. And again, we're very much looking forward to getting back to a place where we spent a wonderful 6 months.
Perfect. Cool. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.